I want to see how we actually look. Look at this thing. Oh god. Oh god, we're crashing. Okay, we're fine. Must be made of Atlantium. Hey guys, it's Pat and welcome back to another mod showcase. And today we're going to take a look at the Oceania Mod. It adds in a ton of items for exploring your ocean in Minecraft. You can see out there's like a bunch of different boats we're going to check out, and even underwater villages, which is freaking awesome. So normally in Minecraft, you know, oceans can be kind of boring. There's like one kind of boat, and now there's a ton of stuff. Even a submarine you could drive around. It's pretty epic. But I figured we'd start with some of the simple stuff. In the sand and underneath the ocean, you're going to see these two different blocks right here, and they're both actually pretty important. This one is limestone, and you could actually take that limestone and use it and turn it into limestone bricks. You see right here, a couple cool looking bricks you can mess around and build with. And this right here is Atlantium ore. So what you need to do with this is toss it into a furnace, smelt it, you get raw Atlantite, which you can use for some of the crafting stuff, but also you can put it back in again. And then you get Atlantium. So both of these for crafting stuff, I'll show you guys right now. And here's a recipe for the Atlantite Trident. Even stronger than diamond, 9 attack damage, and pretty awesome looking. So to make it, you need both raw Atlantite and also be killing squids with this, you know, like traveling through the ocean and owning everything in your path. As you can tell, it is extremely powerful and a pretty awesome weapon. And guys, this stuff is pretty rare, so it's not really overpowered. You're not going to find that much to be able to make these very often anyway. But the next thing we're going to check out is the Atlantium helmet. And for this, you need Atlantium, a glass pane, and also screws. To make the screws, just 2 iron ingots like that. And obviously this is for like breathing underwater, and I believe it gives you night vision as well. Alright, so I've got it on, and if we just jump into the water right here, I can actually see everything. How awesome is that? And you can actually breathe underwater too. So as you're traveling through the ocean, this is going to be pretty much a must-have to make. Before we get into the boats and the submarines, guys, I really wanted to show you the village. These are pretty rare, but I found one over here. And I did want to point this out. When you see them under the ocean, they don't really light up until you actually enter them. So it's like one little speck of glowstone you see, so it's actually really hard to find. Unless you're in the submarine with this on, because you can actually see like everything with this on. Makes it much easier to find these villages. Alright, so we are going to jump in. See, there's like a little door on the way in. And a bunch of villagers. Kind of a terrible place to live. I don't know why you guys choose to live here. But it's pretty cool, and there's, of course, a chest to get some stuff. You know, random stuff. Iron horse armor, gunpowder, a saddle, string, you know, music disc, and iron ingots. I would guess they had a leftover saddle because their animals, you know, probably drowned. Tried to go out here. It's a dangerous place. And you can see they use some of the blocks to, like, decorate the place. Just looks pretty cool. And this block right here is extremely important, guys. It actually makes it so water does not come into an area, and I'm going to show you guys how to use it in a second. The block itself is called the Atlantium Depulsor, and you can see I set up a bunch around here, and what they do is make it so water can't get into an area. This clearly isn't glitching or anything, as you can see. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can actually make it so nothing can come into the area in the middle of the ocean. So this is how it works. To make it, at the moment, there's no crafting recipe, guys. This is a work in progress mod, but very cool. So you take ender pearls. You put them in. I think they can hold up to a stack, and each one that's in it will make it last for half a day. Half a Minecraft day. So let me see if this actually fixes it. Do you need more? Awesome. There we go. So yeah, actually needed more ender pearls, which was causing the issue there. I probably only had like 1 in it. So you need to shove a bunch in, and you shouldn't have any issues with water. Works pretty good. So if you want like an underwater base, only thing you have to remember is to keep refilling with ender pearls, or you're gonna get screwed. One thing I noticed, guys, is squids tend to just swim into here and die. So makes a great squid trap if you really need some ink sacs. Set one of these up. They can't tell the difference. They just swim in and die. It's happened like 50 times since I set this up. So guys, I figured I'd show you one of the small features of this mod. Basically, if you have an item and you're not sure what it does, all you have to do is hold shift while you're hovering over it. Like the wooden boat, a boat made of sturdy planks, doubt it will last long. It's kind of telling you it's, you know, a piece of crap and it's going to break if you run into anything. The iron one, a boat made of iron, should last a while. Cool thing about this mod is there's some much better boats. You can see right here, an iron boat and an Atlantium boat. Iron one, you could crash it and it's perfectly fine. Except, I guess if you crash it a bunch of times, it'll probably break. But the Atlantean one is, like, virtually indestructible. Alright, so this is the iron one right here. I believe it's a little bit quicker than a normal, like, wooden boat. Fun for traveling around on. And I believe I actually am floating a bit here. That's all good. You know, I didn't really want to get wet anyway, because, you know, who does? Who really does? So I'm, like, traveling in the air. It's probably because it's waterlogged, floating above it. So this one, it should last you pretty much forever, guys. Just don't crash it too many times, and you should be good. So now we're going to take the Atlantean one and crash it into the land. I know normally in Minecraft, you know, you crash your boat, it instantly destroys. So this time, we'll travel right into the land here and see what happens. Should be good no matter what. No matter what you do to this thing, it is indestructible. Yep, I'm good. The wooden boat just breaks so easy, so it's nice to actually be able to travel around with this and use it more than once. Another cool feature of this mod is there's actually boats with chests in them. As I mentioned though, guys, it's a work in progress. You can't actually, like, use the chest yet. I'm sure they're going to be fixing that very soon, and they're extremely quick. It kind of, like, jerks back and forth, though. If you look at this, it looks really weird. Look at this. It looks so strange. And we are about to fly onto land. I can see the chest. Is it still alive? Is my boat alright? Remember, that is made of Atlanteum, guys. It doesn't break. See, it's fine. It went through the land and still survived. You can't break this, no matter what. I figured we'd do a quick test on the iron one, too. I mean, just riding around on these things is a lot of fun, because they go so freaking fast. You can travel across the whole ocean very quickly if you're riding in one of these boats. Oh my god, I made it halfway over the land. Now I'm, like, sliding through the ice. So yeah, these things are pretty much beasts. A little bit glitchy at the moment, because clearly that is not possible. I see the chest, like, sticking out through the ice. So guys, we're on to the coolest part of the mod. The submarine. Look at this thing. It's pretty epic looking. One seat in there. And the creator did mention they're going to be adding a chest into this one too, probably in the next update. At the moment, you know, not enough room in there, so they're probably going to remodel the whole thing, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so for this, I can see under the ocean and travel really quick too. The thing is, you really need the diving helmet on or you can't see that good. And if you want to go up, you actually just point yourself in that direction. And you can see, like, under the entire ocean when you're near the surface, which is pretty cool. You can tell it's a little bit glitchy, but it's just so epic, you can't, like, not love this thing. Point yourself down to go down further, and point yourself back up to get back towards the surface. I want to see how we actually look. Look at this thing. Oh god, we're crashing. Okay, we're fine. Must be made of Atlanteum. This is so cool, though. I think it actually looks cooler when I'm, like, in this view. But yeah, all you have to do is point yourself in that direction, and that's the way it's going to go. So down towards the bottom, pointing that way, towards the top, back on top of the ocean. It has such crazy speed, you can make it through the entire ocean really quickly. And this definitely is the best way to find the underwater villages. I found mine just, like, traveling in creative. It took me forever. This probably would have worked a ton better. So anyways, guys, that's about all there is to show with this mod. Adds in some very epic items for exploring the ocean in Minecraft. Even a freaking submarine. This thing is so awesome. How can you not love it? I know it's a little bit buggy at the moment, but they are working on fixing all that stuff right now and adding recipes. If you guys want to check it out, the download, as always, is in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I will see you guys next time for another mod video.